you've been in pharma, you've been in that industry for a minute, you've done very well for yourself. You built I believe market cap right now is around $9 billion. You guys raised $2.3 billion. It's not easy to build a company like that. Pharmaceuticals is becoming an issue. One of the things that I think about, Rob, if we can pull up those 3 different pharmaceuticals I'm sure you're going to be familiar with. Current law provides brand pharmaceutical companies with 12 years of guaranteed market exclusivity, right, for biologics, and 20 years for each patent. So when I show you this, if you look at the screen, if you can pull it up, what you'll notice is the moment the patent expires, this is Statista stats, the moment the patent expires, lower this a little bit, Rob, so we can show which pharma this is. This is, go a little lower so we can know which one it is. What is it?
Seroquel.
Okay, Seroquel. Okay, so this is their patent expires in 2011. The moment the patent expires, you notice the price point drops dramatically, all the way down to it being nothing, pennies on a dollar, right? But for many years, they make billions on top of billions of dollars. If you can go to the next one, we got a couple of these examples here. Go a little lower. This one as well. This expired. If you can go, there you go. What year is this one that expires, Rob? Is it 2014? Exactly. 2014 it expires. You'll notice the price goes down. Let's go to the last one as well, if we can. And this last one is Lipitor. Prices, look how it is. All of a sudden, boom, 2011 expires, dramatically drops. In some cases, 90% prices drops, okay? Which means they can sell it a lot cheaper today than they are. However, this debate with patent law has been going back and forth for a long time. You're aware of this. The big pharma wants to extend the patent so they can make a lot more money and be able to say, I dictate the price point. You can't do anything about it, Mr. Government, Mr. President. I'm going to sell it for whatever price I want. That's called free market. How do you, in a capitalistic society, still keep the incentive for these pharmaceutical companies to hire scientists to keep finding better solutions, better, whatever medicine maybe for cancer, all these things that they're looking for, yet at the same time not be so expensive that's making America go bankrupt, and as well as American families go bankrupt. 67% of bankruptcies today are due to medical bills. This is a real issue for a lot of people.
Totally is. So I'll go beyond the political platitudes to give you a couple of interesting insights, because this is an area I know well. Okay, can we just put up the Seroquel one?
Sure.
Again, I want to tell you something about that case, which gets to the heart of what's actually wrong. So is the patent system a good thing? Yes, it is actually. Patents, you know where patents are mentioned in our laws first? They're actually in the Constitution. Our founding fathers had the value of this. Thomas Jefferson, people got to remember this. He was 24 years old when he wrote the Declaration of Independence. Think about that. Now, this is a guy at the age of 24, not only writes the Declaration of Independence, he felt like he needed a swivel chair. I kind of feel like I need a swivel chair here, too. Well, he said, okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to invent it. So he just invented the swivel chair. The swivel chair that we sit on today was invented by Thomas Jefferson at the age of 24 while he was writing the Declaration of Independence. So these guys valued creativity. I mean, something was in the water back then. We got to figure out what that is and bring it back. And so they valued innovation, and they said that that's a property right. And I think that that's good. I think we got to be careful not to say we want to reject something that's been part of our founding culture of the pursuit of excellence and innovation in this country. There's a couple problems with this, as pharmaceutical companies have grown to be expert at playing games with this system. I could go on for hours about the games. I'll just tell you one funny game. It wasn't that funny, but it's kind of sad, where pharma companies even started engineering deals with Native American tribes that they would enter a complex licensing agreement because the Native American tribe could not be sued by a generics company because it had sovereign immunity in U.S. courts. So that's the kind of game playing that we see. Now, my temptation then is to blame the pharma companies. And believe me, I blame the pharma companies for a lot of things. My whole business was about standing up to pharma companies based on their bureaucratic behavior, but actually really blame the government. Because at the end of the day, you have profit-oriented actors in a free market capitalist system that are going to do whatever within the bounds of the law allows them to extract the most profit. The problem is the government that creates the opportunities for this game playing. How does that come up? Corruption. The pharmaceutical industry is the largest lobbying industry known to mankind. And so why did I ask you to put the Seroquel back up? This relates to real-world issues. I'm going to give you one real-world issue that you're not supposed to talk about right now. What I'm about to tell you is outside of what they call the Overton window, what you're able to talk about in public discourse. But it's the truth. slogan of this campaign, truth. So I'm going to speak truth here. There has been a direct inverse correlation in the last decade and a half between, a couple of decades, between the rise in violent crime in this country and the loss of psychiatric institutions in this country. So the thing you're not supposed to say that I'm going to say, I think it's the first time in the campaign trail I'm saying it, but I'll just tell you where I'm at. I think we're going to have to bring back psychiatric institutions in this country if we really care about getting to the root cause of much of the violent crime that's plaguing our cities. We shut them down for a long time ago because there were a lot of abuses. We should be careful about those abuses and learn from those lessons of the past. But we can't go in the other direction and pretend like there are people who are automatically going to snap themselves out of their schizophrenic states, badly deranged states that they're in. So why did that happen? Anybody have a guess? Anybody have any idea why I asked him? We had no idea these things were going to come up, but why I asked him to put the Seroquel chart back up there? Seroquel's for bipolar disease. It's a drug for bipolar disease. Guess who lobbied the federal government in favor of the closure of psychiatric institutions? It's the pharmaceutical industry, actually. So I think that we got to be really precise about what the essence of the problem is that when capitalism and democracy share the same bed, bad things happen. What I think we need is some social distancing between the two. Let the capitalists be capitalists, okay? And that's fine. I'm not an apologist for capitalism. In fact, I think we apologize too much for it. You should be able to get ahead through honest work, follow the law, however you want to by providing products and services to people who need them. Insurance entrepreneur over here. Biotech entrepreneur over here. I'm proud of that and I won't apologize for it. Capitalism is the best system known to man to lift people up from poverty. Okay? We do not apologize for that.
So if you like this clip and you want to watch another one, click right here. And if you want to watch the entire podcast, click right here.